Hello friends, you are watching This is Awesome Videos, and today we are going to solve some past year JEE problems. Okay, so today we are going to solve the problems of paper AEEE 2005. So let's get started. See, this is a very good sum. This is from the sequence series chapter, or you can say that this is from the distribution chapter, frequency distribution chapter. Very easy question. You just have to remember one simple thing, and that thing can be asked in exam several times, and that is going to be asked. You just have to remember simple formula. What they say: if in a frequency distribution the mean and the median are 21 and 22 respectively, that means they give the value of mean, they give the value of median, that is 21 and 22 respectively. What is the value of mode? Now for that, you just have to remember a one simple line, one simple sentence, one simple formula, and you will get the answer. What is the formula? The formula is mode plus 2 mean is equal to 3 median. Tell me, mode plus 2 mean is equals to 3 median. This is the formula. Mode plus 2 mean is equal to 3 median. Just remember this and you will get the answer. So mode plus 2 mean is equal to 3 median. That means we have to find out the value of mode. So mode is equals to 3 into median minus 2 into mean. So 3 into median, that means 22, minus 2 into mean, that means 21. So we have 66 minus 42, that is 24. So answer option number 4 is my right option, that is 24. Okay, let's move forward. Okay, this is a very good question. So now today we are going to solve a 3 question based on a single chapter, that is quadratic equation. You can see how important this chapter is. Just a simple thing, but a number of questions asked in exams. Okay, so see, in the triangle PQR, angle R is pi by 2. That means it's a right angle triangle. Angle R is a right angle. If tan p by 2 and tan q by 2 are the roots of ax square plus bx plus c, then and a not equal to 0, then we have to find out the relation between ABC. And they given as r is equal to pi by 2. Now see, now tell me, if these are the roots, then what? We have the formula, we have the basics. Those who don't know the basics, please go to the topic lecture of quadratic equation and solve, know the formula and come and solve this question again. What they say, this 10 p by 2 and 10 q by 2 are the roots of this equation, ax square plus bx plus c. Now tell me, the addition of the roots, the formula is minus b by a. That means 10 p by 2 plus 10 q by 2 is equal to minus b by a. Similarly, the multiplication 10 p by 2 into 10 q by 2 is equal to c by a. We all know that 10 p by 2 into 10 q by 2 is equal to c by a. Now tell me, what is the value of 10 p by 2 plus q by 2? 10 p by 2 plus q by 2. Okay, 10 p by 2 plus q by 2. If we apply the formula, it becomes 10 p by 2 plus 10 q by 2 upon 1 minus 10 p by 2 into 10 q by 2. And now p plus, it becomes p plus q by 2. Now p plus q is pi by 2. How? Because for triangle p plus q plus r, p plus q plus r, we all know that p plus q plus r is equal to pi 180, and r is given pi by 2. That means p plus q is equal to 90. That means pi by 2. So p plus q is equal to pi by 2. So p plus q by 2, it means pi by 4. 10 pi by 4 is 1. So here at the right hand side we have 1. Now this addition, we have this value of addition, that is minus b by a. We have 1 here, minus 1, sorry, the 1, then minus this multiplication, we have the multiplication, that is c by a. Now take the LCM. So we have a gets this a and this a gets cancelled out, and we have minus b upon a minus c, minus b upon a minus c. Now just do the cross multiplication and get this answer, c is equal to a plus b. Simple, a very simple thing. Here we have a minus c, so this goes here, so minus b is equal to a minus c. You don't need to do this step here, just take an LCM a, so a minus c, this goes here, so minus b is equal to a minus c. That means c is equals to a plus b. So answer option number 2 is my right option, that is c is equals to a plus b. Okay, very good question. Okay, next one. This is also a good question. The value of alpha for which the sum of the squares of the root of the equation x square minus a minus 2 into x minus a minus 1, assume the least value is. Now here this is a mistake, this is not an alpha, this is a. So we have to find out the value of a for which the sum of the square of the roots takes the least value. Okay. Now sum of the square root, root, that means let us assume the two roots, that is alpha and beta. Now sum of the roots, that means alpha square plus beta square. We have the equation is like this: x square minus a minus 2 into x minus a minus 1 is equal to 0. So we all know that alpha plus beta, that is summation of the root, that means minus b by a, so it becomes a minus 2. We have the multiplication alpha into beta, that is c by a, that means minus of a minus 1, c is 1, so it's minus of a plus 1. Now we all know that alpha square plus beta square, that means alpha plus beta whole square minus 2 alpha beta. I just subtract the middle term of alpha plus beta whole square, that is 2 alpha beta. So we have this value alpha plus beta. Alpha plus beta is equal to a minus 2 whole square, and minus 2 alpha beta. Alpha beta is minus a plus 1. So just put this values here and we have this a square minus 2a plus 6 is equal we have this equation: a square minus 2a plus 6 is the value of alpha square plus beta square. We have to find out the minimum value of that. Now tell me, for finding minimum value we just have to do one thing: convert it in the whole square form. So I do one thing here. We have the first term, here we have the middle term minus 2a, so last term must be 1. So I write down this 6 as 1 plus, I write down this 6 as 1 plus 5. So 1 plus 5, and this becomes a square minus 2 plus 1, that is a minus 1 whole square plus 5. So this is always what is the value of a minus 1 whole square? It's always greater than or equals to 0. So if we take the minimum value here, it can be only one, that is 0. So minimum value of a minus 1 whole square is 0. So minimum value of alpha square plus beta square is equals to 5. Now tell me, what is the value of a for which this have the minimum value? That means this becomes 0, that means a is equals to 1. If we take a is equal to 1, then this becomes 0 and alpha square plus beta square gets its minimum value, that is 5. Understood? So this a is equal to 1 is the minimum value for which alpha square plus beta square taking the minimum value, that is 5. Okay, what's the next? Okay, this is also a good question. See, only a simple formula: the summation of the roots, the multiplication of the rule. A very easy formula and still good score. If the roots of the equation x square minus bx plus c is equal to 0, be two consecutive integer, then b square minus 4c equals to what? Now you say, sir, it is a very simple formula, just addition and multiplication. Then why student doesn't get the score in this AIEEE and JEE mains paper? The reason is they don't know how to apply this, how to implement this formula, how to use this formula. They don't get 60 to 70% student don't get the idea to start, and 70% student don't start the formula. They don't write it down. Let's start it, let's do it. What happens? They don't go one step. If you go one step forward, then you can go one more step, but if you don't go one step, then the race is over. You have to participate in the race if you want to win the race. Okay, so here they give the two consecutive integers. Just simply take one as a alpha, two consecutive integer, that means one root is alpha, and let's second root is alpha plus 1, because this is two consecutive integers. One root is alpha and second root is alpha plus 1. Now we have the basics, that alpha plus 1, that means summation of root. Summation of roots is equal to minus b by a, that means minus b upon 1, that means b. We have the summation of root alpha plus 1, that is b. We have the multiplication of root, that means alpha into alpha plus 1, that is c. We all know that. Now we have to find out this thing: b square minus 4c. Now b, we have b is equal to 2 alpha plus 1. I just write it down and whole square. I write down minus, I write down 4, and what is c? C is alpha into alpha plus 1. And now I just simplify this equation. See, we know the formulas of alpha whole square and how to simplify this. Simplification is not a tough thing. The tough thing is to start this sum, to start solving sums. So don't afraid and start solving. And we just get answer 1. Simple. A very simple formula, but still students don't get because they don't start to solve the problem. Always start to solve the problem, and then you will get how to go ahead. If you go one step forward, then you come to know that how we have to move for the second step, and then third, and then to the final step. Okay, so this option number 4, that is 1, is my right option. Okay, so I'm in this week also I'm continue with the past year JEE problems, AIEEE problems. So keep watching. Thank you for watching this video, and if you like this video, don't forget to share it and hit that subscribe